Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Nf3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. E6 creates an opening for the dark-squared bishop and opens a new diagonal for the queen. d4 offers to trade the more important central d4 pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. Cx d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. Nc6 challenges the knight on d4 and controls the e5 square. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and puts more pressure on the d5 square. Qc7 defends the knight on c6 and controls the important d6 and e5 squares. b2 develops the bishop and prepares castling. a6 prepares the b5 pawn push and stops the white pieces from coming to b5. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e4 pawn and controls the d5 square. b3 develops the bishop toward the center and supports the knight on d4. b7 develops the bishop toward the center and prepares to castle. This threatens to kick a knight. This prepares the bishop for development. This prevents the opponent from being able to kick a knight. Castling develops a rook, while also moving the king to safety. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent tends to lead to less sharp positions as compared with opposite side castling. This develops a queen off its starting square, getting it into the action. This connects the rooks, which helps them coordinate together in the future. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This threatens to kick a knight. This stops the opponent from being able to kick a knight. After all captures, this is an equal trade. It is best. Recaptures. It is best. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. This develops a rook off its starting square, getting it into the action. It is the last book move. This ignores an opportunity to develop a rook off its starting square. It is an inaccuracy. Right on target. It is best. Balanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.